video is going to be a get ready with me, kind of like a talk through trying some new products. So I'll tell you what products I'm trying as I go. For instance, I'm trying out this Tarte Brow Gel. I'm trying out a new foundation. You guys know I've been wanting to try a new foundation. It's just the Smashbox Studio Skin. Whoa! A 15-hour wear hydrating foundation by filling in my eyebrows using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. This is not a new product. Talked about this time and time again. One of my faves. Just gotta find the brow brush. Okay, so gonna give these bad boys a little brush out and then fill them in. I don't let the dogs play on my bed because one time they played on the bed and they started fighting. I'm not really sure why they fought. I guess like Coco thought the bed was hers and then they were playing, but then she got mad. So I just don't like them on the bed because I don't like fighting. So use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is nothing new either. My dogs are so loud. I think for the eyes, I'm gonna kind of keep it like natural. So the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, and I'm gonna start by taking peanut butter right here on a fluffy crease brush. And I love the smell of this palette. I'm just going to work it in and above with light sweeping. Caramel and Bonbon, and mix those two colors together and place them on my lid with a shadow brush. Go crazy. I'm going to take some tape and apply it just to the outer edges. Take a different brush. This is just my Sephora Pro Smoky Crease. And we're going to take this black in the corner called Licorice and pick some up on this brush. Tap off excess and just work it right on the outer edge. So slowly building it up. Kind of following the angle of the tape going into the crease about halfway, as well as the lid, and just blending it as we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape since I got the shape that I want on it. I'm going to blend out the black a little bit more. I'm not adding any more of that peanut butter shape. I'm actually just taking whatever is on there and working with it to blend out this black. To highlight under the brows, I'm going to take coconut cream. And then blending out a little bit more again. I'm going to go back in with Bonbon and Caramel for the lid and just kind of pack it back in there. Make sure we still have that going on. I'm sorry my dogs are still playing. I thought they would have been done by now. I'm going to go give them bones so that they'll chill out. Hold on. I'm sorry. It was distracting even me. So I gave them bones and he'll probably start crying. So let's just hope that he doesn't. So I'm going to be taking my Kardashian Beauty Gaze Lashes. These are new. I've never tried these before, so I'm excited. They're so pretty. I just really like the detail how in the middle they're like really like full. I don't know, they're just very different. I'm also trying out this new mascara, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect, which looks like this. And the brush is kind of like this curved brush. So I'm gonna do the lower lash line first. It really is lengthening and pulling them out like a fan, like the full fan effect. It definitely is doing that. I find that like drugstore mascaras are like fine. Like you don't have to buy these really expensive mascaras. Some of the expensive ones are great too, but of course, if these were client lashes and not just going on your face, but somebody else's, you wouldn't want to blow. It's a little unsanitary. But if these are your own, you can. I'm going to take my tweezers and hold them and then just pop them on. The same black licorice on a angled liner brush. I'm just going to line the upper lash line. See the difference with it like lined and not lined. Going back in with my mascara, I'm just going to give my lash line up here a little push. Not so much touching the false lashes, but kind of just pushing up at the base. We're going to move on to the face. So for my primer, I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer since we're using a Smashbox foundation. Why not? Just like how it feels as I'm applying it, and also like how it feels on my skin. This foundation, a little bit of a shake. So this says it's a 15-hour wear. Now it's basically 1 o'clock, I think. Yeah, it is 1 o'clock on the dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 a.m. for me. That's 15 hours. That's a long ass wear. I'm thinking about wearing it tonight to class. A workout class, and then like letting you guys know, but I usually don't wear makeup, but I'll have it on for at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 hours anyway, so I can let you guys know, because I don't think I'll have it on for my class tonight. I don't like wearing makeup to work out because that's how you get like breakouts and shit. This pump is a little weird, but it's a little slow. There we go. Okay. Take my big brush, get this on, and let's see. Face makeup, and since I do have face tattoos, I kind of just try to avoid them if possible. Sometimes a little bit will get on them. It's not like a huge deal, but I just try to go around them. These ones are hard because they're right there, and that's where I put like concealer and highlights and all that, so usually gets covered up. But boyfriend's calling, hold on. Go ahead and conceal, taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin in Fair concealer. Roscoe, cut the crying out. I feel so weird not having my septum ring in. I just took it out because of my classes I'm taking for working out and shit. I don't want it to get ripped out. Eventually I'll tell you guys what kind of classes I'm taking. But I'm not going to tell you guys yet. Because I just started taking them. Keep it, save it for a surprise. Maybe save it for a Q&A. Hey Mariah, what classes have you been taking? Lorac contour kit. And this face brush. I like to use this for contouring. I'm going to take the light contour shade. Because it's big. I just feel like my contour comes out a little bit more blended versus using a little brush. So, The little brushes help to really get in there and carve it out, but I almost really like using a bigger brush. So it's a little, it's like you don't have to worry about blending it as much because it kind of just already is blended, if that makes sense. I'm going to take the beige highlight in the corner. Whoa. Place it right along the under eye. Then I take my Anastasia That Glow Kit and I'm going to take Bubbly and Dripping in Gold. Mix them together. And down the bridge of my nose on a little tip. Cupid's bow. Right here. And then up here. The blush I'm going to take is my Hourglass Mood Exposure. This is definitely like one of my favorite blushes. To take my Tarte Amazonian Colored Clay Tinted Brow Gel and give this a try. See if I like it. And this is in Rich Brown. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to take my Mineralized MAC Skin Finish in Medium Dark and just put this all across my face to set my makeup. So for the lips, I think we're gonna try some new stuff with this too. So you guys know I'm a huge fan of the MAC Prep and Prime. So Anastasia has her own lip primer. So I'm excited to try it out. It's pretty much similar to the MAC Prep and Prime. It's actually kind of like the same design, which is kind of weird. But the MAC Prep and Prime's a little skinnier. So it's more of like chapstick size. It's a little bit more thicker like a chapstick. MAC's Prep and Prime's a little bit thinner of a formula. I think a lip primer is great because it helps everything just to kind of melt together. So I think the lip color I'm going to go with is NYX's Lingerie Lip in Honeymoon. So looks like this. This is new purchase. I really like how the lip primer is making this go on. Face with my MAC Prep and Prime. Okay, take this off. Oh, fix. We gon' fix the weave. I wish I had like naturally like fro-ish hair like this. It's so pretty. I'm literally like envious of anybody who has this. Like, look at this hair. It's so pretty. So that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And we'll see how the foundation wears and all that. 15 hours, that's a long time. You know, I only expect to get 8 hours of my foundation. So to get 15, it's a win.
I love to wake up next to you. So we'll piss off the neighbors in a place that feels the tears, a place to lose your vision. Reckless behavior, a place that is so pure, so dirty and wrong. The better day, better day, better day. Fucking you, fighting on. It's a paradise and it's a war zone. It's a paradise and it's a war zone.